like he double jointed.
Right.
Let us see how far that arm went because he screamed.
That shit do like it hurt.
Look, but listen to that scream. That scream tell you everything. Look. Hold on.
Quit resisting. I got it, guys.
Wait, go back to when they first put that arm out. We need to hear that scream. That scream was very telltale. Oh, here you go.
Reaching for his back.
He was in pain, bro. Oh my god. Yeah.
Should we give you a round of applause, bro?
Oh, you definitely giving me a round of applause tonight. I came back. I did some technical difficulties, like camera wasn't working, mic wasn't working, PC didn't know it was a PC no more. Yo, all of that. Who you know reconvince a PC to be a PC before 9:30 at night? This is when cops arrest the wrong person.
When cops arrest the wrong person.
Oh, gotta love that.
Right. Hold on,
Cops have little to no room for error in their job, having to deal with life or death situations daily. But what happens when the cops are in their job?
You ain't see him right there? She's great.
Cops have little to no room for error.
Yo, yeah. Like,
Yo, that's wild off the rip, bro. This is gonna be turned, bro.
Imagine being in that predicament, bro.
Oh man, I'm getting off the car immediately. I don't need to catch you that bad.
It's over.
I'm getting the fuck off, and I'm rolling out the way. Yeah.
In their job, having to deal with life or death situations daily. But what happens when the cops mess up and accidentally arrest the wrong person?
Hey, yo, that's some bullshit. Get up, put your hands on the car.
Starting with the controversial case of Patrick
He
Mumford.
don't look
Patrick was just getting back
innocent,
home
no,
when two officers confronted him, claiming there were warrants
I
out for
hate
his
that I
arrest.
said that, but come on now. Come on, bro. Yo, man, come on. Look at this man, bro.
He look like a regular.
He look like he devious, bro. He look like he on something, bro. Like he on some like what you got going on, bro? That's why you can't read a book by its cover, because I would have thought he on some shit, bro.
He look like a regular person to me, bro.
I guess so.
Patrick was just getting back home when two officers confronted him.
If he was in NBA or something, you wouldn't be saying that. You wouldn't be saying that.
There's plenty of gangster niggas in the NBA.
I mean, there were warrants out for his
True.
arrest. What the cops didn't realize, though, is that the warrants were for a completely different man, but this didn't seem to bother them.
What's your name? I'm going to ask you one more time. We probably need to talk to you. So, what's your name? Patrick. Stand up. Turn around, put your hands in the car.
What happened?
Patrick is justifiably nervous here after suddenly being confronted by multiple police officers, but still manages to give the cops his name. However, they decide that they don't believe him, and instead of asking for an ID or trying to confirm his identity in any way, they immediately decide to do this instead.
What I do? Man, what I do? Y'all ain't telling me what I do, man. You got a warrant. You got a warrant? He just came back from his probation officer.
I got taser. You coming out? You coming out? Come out.
That's wild.
Get your hands out now. You got 3 seconds. Hold on, man. 3 seconds. Do not reach. Get up. Put your hands on the car. Show me the warrant.
Come out.
2. All right, take it.
Move. You coming out or not?
Dude, stand back.
Come out. You got a warrant.
I'm not telling you again.
You better get out of the car.
Y'all ain't let me know what.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
This shit crazy.
Man, y'all better leave me alone.
Get out of the car.
Man, y'all better leave me alone, cousin.
Move, Fox, move.
Cousin. Oh, Lord.
It took just 38 seconds from the police making
That's at
first
least a million.
contact to giving the order to tase him. According to the cops,
Just hurry up and
was
get
given
tased, bro.
numerous
You in there.
reasonable opportunities to comply with officers. But because of his resistance, they were left with no choice but to stun him. But even after being tased and detained, the cops still aren't finished roughing Patrick up.
Something was going on, man. Get this off me, man.
He keeps reaching for his back.
Damn. In the M at least if you get tased. That arm, when you do the Mr. Fantastic to a nigga arm, he don't even look like he double jointed.
Right.
Let us see how far that arm went, because he screamed.
That shit do look like it hurt.
Look, but listen to that scream. That scream tell you everything. Look. Hold on.
Quit resisting.
I got him, guys. Just get.
Wait, go back to when
The
they
cop-
first put that arm out. We need to hear that scream. That scream was very telltale. Oh, here you go.
Reaching for
Woo!
his back.
He was in pain, bro. Oh my god. That's a 5-star pain scream, bro.
Quit resisting.
I got him, guys. Just get search whatever he's going for.
The cops search Patrick to try and find whatever he was reaching for, assuming he was hiding a weapon of his own. But predictably, they find nothing other than his wallet. This would end up being a blessing for Patrick, though, as inside his wallet, the cops found his ID.
I just seen this fucking lady.
Patrick Mumford.
Wow.
Here's the deal, dude.
And he kept saying it too.
I don't know if you got a warrant, because you're not who I'm looking for, but here's the deal.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
No, he did. The nigga said, well, I don't even know if you got a warrant.
Right?
You're not even Michael.
Well, here's the
What?
deal. Here's the deal.
Well, here's
I don't
the
even know
deal,
if you got a
buddy.
warrant.
I'm gonna need you to calm down.
What are you
I know
gonna
you're
say?
not the guy.
What you think he gonna say? He gonna be like, but you were arrested.
Bro.
Now you should have just complied.
You should have just let me bend your arm.
Watch,
Why'd you have to act that way?
Watch.
Yeah, I need to hear this. This is gonna be great.
I just seen this fucking lady.
Patrick Mumford.
That's how you do fuck though.
I just seen her.
Here's the deal, dude.
How long I had a warrant?
I don't know if you got a warrant, because you're not who I'm looking for, but here's the deal.
Wait, can you go back one more time? Can you go back one more time? Go back to where they said Patrick Mumford. I got something to say right after that. Pause it right after you say
They find nothing
Patrick
other
Mumford.
than his wallet.
Watch
This
it.
would end up being a blessing for Patrick, though, as inside his
Get
wallet,
close to the
the
mic.
cops found his ID.
I just seen this fucking lady.
Patrick Mumford.
At this point, he knew he fucked up.
Here's the deal, dude.
How long I had a warrant?
I don't know if you got a warrant, because you're not who I'm looking for, but here's the deal. When we ask you for ID, because you look a lot like the person you give us ID.
Here we
You start this
go.
whole fighting nonsense, dude. All you had to do
Oh,
is give
the
me
fighting
this.
nonsense.
He came and asked me out of nowhere.
Remember, the cops never once asked for Patrick's ID during the initial interaction.
Word.
In a later report, the cops also stated that they were worried he was reaching for a weapon when he was shuffling back in the car. So, do you think they would have been okay with him reaching into his back pocket for his
You
wallet?
in the
He
car.
wasn't given any chance to correctly
As
identify
they show a
himself.
cop
but now
in the car.
is patronizing him and saying he caught a case he didn't need to get. And above all, he's still being manhandled and
Bro, they gave him a case?
For resisting arrest, probably. Bro, I'm telling you, y'all better be careful with these officers out here. I was gonna call them pigs, but that's kind of messed up.
He had
I
a
know
right
there's
to.
good police officer.
He had a right to resist. He was scared.
Yeah, he ain't know, and they did not identify him properly.
Yeah.
Had they identified him properly, none of this would have happened.
And he just
Clearly.
left his probation officer.
I'm pushing that lawsuit money up to 1.75 now.
What's crazy
You
though is
know-
that they looking for another Patrick, and this Patrick just so happened to be on.
They're not even looking for a Patrick, bro. The dude's name is Michael Clay that they're looking for.
So they found out his name was Patrick.
The first thing he said is my name is Patrick. That should have told you get the man's ID. They just ignored that.
Dumb.
Go back to the beginning. They said they're looking for Michael Clay, bro.
Yeah, let's go back a little bit. Let me see.
That shit was crazy, bro.
Patrick Mumford.
Patrick.
Patrick was just getting back home.
Car.
Starting with the controversial case of Patrick Mumford. Patrick was just getting back home when two officers confronted him, claiming there were warrants out for his arrest. What the cops didn't realize, though, is that the
Look.
warrants were for a completely different man. But this didn't.
Michael
Ooh.
Clay, I even peeped, gang.
We gonna just bump this. We just gonna bump this up to 2 M's. Let's just make it even, right? 2 M's. Yeah, you know what? How you mix up Patrick with Michael? How you mix up Mumford with Clay?
Right.
These are two things that
But
have no
it's still
type.
crazy that they happen to run into the wrong guy, but the wrong guy just left probation.
I knew he wasn't innocent. I didn't want to say that at the wrong time, but I told you so.
Right.
The face just ain't say I ain't did nothing before. He did something, just not what you think he did.
Right.
Patrick learning, you know,
Who
Patrick
does he look a
learning.
lot like? He knows who it is. Michael?
All right, so listen up. State
Oh,
Farm
no, he ain't
was
do
trying to
that,
charge
bro.
me
This nigga's
$197
corny, bro.
for car insurance.
Nah, he
No,
reached-
thank you.
Let's see.
He looked that much like Michael. You could just poke.
Okay, I know that now.
We know that. Who?
Yes. Really? They don't even look nothing alike. And then besides that, the picture that we got, they look exactly.
Oh, wow. I'm looking at that picture. I mean,
Don't they look alike? Wrong. Okay, are we wrong?
For the record, this is the man they're looking for. It's
A little bit.
difficult to draw even
Little bit. Little bit. No?
Bruh, hold on. Let me take a deep breath.
A little bit. A little bit.
That looked like his son.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not, nigga. No, not they could look similar, but they look like one birthed the other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
could pass
That
for
looked
brothers.
like Patrick's son.
They could pass for
Mike-
brothers. They can't pass for brothers?
They could pass for brothers, but I definitely wouldn't confuse Patrick with Michael.
No. I mean,
Hell no.
At night.
Yeah, but it's clearly day out, so they ain't even got that to lean on. They should have waited till 9 p.m.
That's wild.
a single similarity in appearance, but the cops apparently
What
saw
the
so
fuck?
many that they were comfortable with discharging
You look
a
like
weapon at
Jimmy
Patrick.
Butler.
Patrick was initially charged with obstruction and violating probation and was fixed to lose his job and position at college.
Bro.
That's wild.
Patrick was charged with obstruction and violating probation and was at risk. He didn't violate, bro.
He didn't do nothing. The man was sitting in his car minding his business. These people pulled up and tased the man in less than 5 minutes. And then after tasing him, tried to turn the man arm, make the man arm bend the other way where it don't bend. The man tried to Mr. Fantastic, bro.
Then they said he was at risk of losing his job and dropping out of college.
And dropping out of that's crazy, bro. Listen, all jokes aside, man. Let me kind of get this camera right in front of me when I say this. Stuff like that is wrong, y'all. Like, you know, I know a lot of people might not necessarily care about certain individuals or certain groups because of certain stereotypes, but this type of shit, like, if you're a professional, at least do your minimum due diligence of what you're supposed to do. This whole thing right here could have been avoided by looking at a card that got names and identification on it. You want to identify the man, you ask for his identification, right? If he says, no, I'm not going to give you my identification.
But not to cut you off, they use the excuse of, I'm pulling up to a criminal, I'm on guard. Let's get him. We already know we're looking for him. Let's
still got procedure.
I
don't care.
You know what I'm saying? That's what they use.
Still got procedure. Yeah. They honestly need to be fired.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna
Your
front.
gimbal's shaking.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, you know why?
Look, he's shaking.
Oh, okay. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, it
Earthquake
is.
out there, gang? There you go.
Nah.
What, was just in the middle?
Oh.
Just in the middle of earthquake, gang.
Nah, you know what it is?
What?
I'm gonna tell you. It was an earthquake for like 2 seconds, but I'm lying. I got a smart gimbal, so I put the gimbal so that way it's like kind of how I put the camera, so it's like lined up real well. I put it in the center, but the back of the gimbal was touching my my display, so it made it move like it needs to. I didn't even notice it was doing the Harlem Shake.
They probably don't even care.
Yeah, they don't care.
They just want to see the
They don't
video.
care. Thinking my shit was
And
doing a
violating
Harlem Shake, bro. I'm from New York.
and was fixed to lose his job and position at college. Thankfully, though, an internal investigation was launched into the 4 officers on the
Alright.
scene, and it was concluded that they didn't follow proper procedure. All 4 of the officers were suspended, and Patrick was awarded with a settlement.
Yeah, he even
What
got a
Patrick
news
look like
report.
now? What he look like
Yeah,
now?
yeah, that
What
boy
he
got
look
a
like now?
haircut.
What he look
What
like
you
now?
talking about? Nah, now you look innocent. That guy, you tased that man? He wouldn't hurt a fly.
Yo, my boy, they said you
Damn.
put on a button up, get a clean.
Yeah,
cut.
he might even got on a Dickie button up, but he made it look good though.
Yeah.
Take the Dickie. We'll take the
Of
Dickie
what?
off it.
Whoa.
The Dickie,
You
Dickies.
said I'm gonna take the Dickie though. That's what you said.
Off of it, bro.
You said off of it, you said,
Come on, bro. All right, pause, man. I ain't even say nothing.
Bro,
All right, bro.
You said I'm gonna take. I ain't even gonna repeat it.
No, don't repeat it. I just want to get past this,
Yeah,
man.
let's go.
All right. Yeah, whatever.
$100,000. But
Happy
David
for
Wiggins'
that.
story doesn't have such a happy ending. He was pulled over and forced out of his vehicle with not so much as a second thought from the police. But they failed to realize he too was the completely wrong guy.
Hands out the window! Take your right
Oh,
hand up
Lord.
the door. Get on the ground. On the ground.
That's a Glock.
Oh,
Did
she
I
already
use one
came
for
out the car.
Sir Craig?
Challenger.
All right, put your hands behind your back.
David was put into
Lock
cuffs
already.
and left on the ground at gunpoint after cops mistook him for a suspect. Apparently, the guy they were looking for had just fled.
Hold on 1 second. I gotta say goodnight to the kids.
I no doubt.
He in the SXT.
Oh yeah, that boy was ready to get gone. Hey, but I'm gonna say while this man B is gone, it's a new year. We got new goals and stuff like that. Definitely gonna be making sure to be, just kind of like end of last year, just taking care of my little personal stuff. But we super locked in. We're gonna be doing these reacts, me and B. I'm gonna be launching my own react channel soon. So I'll be doing some of my own stuff, still doing stuff with B and your boy Diamond D. You know what I'm saying? Because we the trio, or the tripod. I like the tripod better. We the tripod. So yeah, just something to look forward to for next year. I miss y'all, man. Definitely miss y'all. But yo, while I'm here, like I know it's like we almost at Martin Luther King Day.
From that corner. Whoa, my bad.
I did on the tree. Did I do all right? I can't even see that shit. It's kind of like.
My bad, people.
Oh, you back? All right. I was just talking to the people. You know what I'm saying?
You talking to them, bro. You know we had about 2,000 things today, so they might come back. Hopefully they come back.
2,000 things? Hey. Whoa.
Let's get into it.
Fled them in a similar car with a similar license plate, and the cops pulled David over assuming it was the same vehicle. It's an understandable mistake, but realistically, the cops should have double-checked the plate as soon as they lost line of sight. Instead, they decided to wait until David was on the ground, handcuffed, and at gunpoint before even attempting to confirm he was their guy.
So they passed the plate?
Hey, single people. Is this you? Nope.
Gotta love that.
Nope.
Seen the car in the rim.
Yeah, let's kick them one time first and then go look at the license plate.
It's clear.
This ain't even him. Yeah, you good. Look, you're good. That's scary. You got almost the same tag, same car. He must have passed you going through. You good?
You got almost the same tags.
You have a good one, okay? I'm sorry about that.
David was offered little other than an apology for the whole ordeal and was sent on his way after being correctly identified as the wrong guy. But that wasn't enough for David, and in July of 2023, decided to file a lawsuit against the city of Marion, claiming gross negligence, civil assault, battery, and false imprisonment. In the complaint, David alleges that he was forced to endure 3 minutes handcuffed on the ground with a gun to his head, not knowing if the next second would be his last. He also notes that the apology was a mockery. As of this video's upload, the case is still ongoing. However, when this cop in Florida was faced with the same situation, he managed to show exactly how you should handle it.
I'm not trying to get shot over this. Do you really think we want to be out here killing people?
A deputy in Volusia County was looking for a burglar when he stumbled upon Joseph Griffin, a man who he said perfectly matched the description.
There is a burglary that happened. You kind of fit the description. Let me just make sure that you're not him, okay? All right. I'm a vet. I have my ID. Okay. Can I see your ID? Yeah. You literally, they said.
He got on a shirt that says heist.
And they said that you had a beard. All right. So I'm not saying it's you.
Damn, bro.
It was a black male. Again, I'm not saying it's you, buddy.
This cop is obviously aware of
I'm not saying it's you. I'm just saying it was a black male.
Especially if it turns out he's not who he's looking for. So he approaches him politely and attempts to resolve the situation rather than escalate it.
Just bear with me, okay? Because you fit the description. I'm not saying you're guilty, but...
That's always the saying. You fit the description.
Yeah, he said, yeah, you fit the description. Black male. That's literally all he said. Those descriptors. I mean, I guess you're right. If that counts as a description, shit, he'd have had all of us. I could have been jogging down that street. Like, come out.
Black male.
You fit the description.
My sergeant's telling me to detain you. That's my sergeant.
I got you. I just had a daughter born 2 days ago, so I just have this online.
It's live? Do you mind setting it down here? Just for now, I'm gonna detain you. Look, you're not under arrest. I'm detaining you right now because you fit the description. Okay? Just hang tight for me, okay, buddy?
Joseph respectfully informs the cop that he's live streaming the interaction for his own safety before being detained. He's also told that he's not under arrest and not being charged with anything. They just don't want to give him the opportunity to run should he end up being the suspect.
We're not saying it's you, but you fit the description. That's why I'm detaining you.
Stop saying you fit the description. If you're gonna say it 8 times, tell me what the description is. I need a full description of the description.
Show me a picture or something.
Yeah, what you got? I would love to see that descriptive picture.
But I just want you to see through us why, 7 cop cars. So hey, everything going on is just a little bit scary. Yep. This is it was a burglary.
Yo, it's really 7 cars, bro.
It's serious. It's not a joke. You got these guys that are getting ready to go home, and we're coming in. So that's why you have so many.
The cops are doing their best to put Joseph at ease, but you can still imagine how stressful of a situation. The cops are.
You got these guys that are getting ready to go home.
This corny ass shit.
So that's why you have so many.
The cops are doing their best to put Joseph at ease, but you can still imagine how stressful of a situation this would be. Their best to put.
He just tried to say they're switching shift at an arrest.
Yep. It was a burglary. It's a burglary. It's serious. It's not a joke.
Like they don't have a police department.
We're coming in, so that's why you have so many.
Yeah, we just switched shift at an active arrest.
But you can still imagine how stressful of a situation this would be. He's doing a good job at staying respectful and composed, but you can definitely still tell he's on edge.
We appreciate you being very cooperative. Other people would just. I'm not trying to get shot over this. You ain't gonna get Seriously, do you really think we want to be out here killing people? Do you honestly think that? I'm a military police. Like I said, brother, I've been in the same boat.
After just 10 minutes of waiting, they hear back from the witness who had just received a picture of Joseph.
So good news for you. The witness is saying that the clothes you're wearing and all that doesn't fit the description. It's called a show up. So we got a picture. Again, he's gonna run it through, make sure it's not you. And from what it looked like, buddy, you'll be out.
I want to see this picture.
Starting today, anyone
That's the
can
worst
monetize
thing
with
you
ads.
could have said.
As
You have
part
a
of the
picture?
all-new
I
Beehive
need
ad
to see
network,
it.
thousands of newsletters have already monetized.
Show up is a method of identification where a witness is presented with a single suspect and simply asked if that's their guy. It's also worth mentioning that when looking for a suspect at large, police will only receive a quick rundown of the suspect's appearance. Adding extra details can create confusion and even cause cops to let the perpetrators go if they miss something small. This is why the description may seem vague and leads to false positives, just like this one is starting to look like.
What's your name, man? Joseph. Joseph? Hey, man, listen, Jake. Just want to say thank you for keeping a cool, good demeanor. We just got the picture finally from the witness, and it's. I get why they went out with you for sure. Clearly not you, but the clothing description and everything matched. So obviously these guys didn't have that to go with. They just had a description and he matched it pretty good. But once we finally got
Can I see the picture?
Like, no, that's not. That's why I told him, like, get him out of here. I appreciate you just putting understanding that, man.
Just like that, Joseph was sent on his way back to his wife and.
I appreciate that in the background. He like these motherfuckers out here tripping. You see him?
Yeah, he need to be ashamed of himself.
No. I think he on that team.
He ain't know. Yeah, he like, oh
like,
man,
these dudes is tripping.
They got me out here on this. Got me on the KKK run. I need to go.
That's why I told him, like, get him out of here. I appreciate you just putting understanding that, man.
Just like
Baby,
that,
I think
Joseph
I'm gonna
was
use a
sent on his
mental
way
health
back to his
day.
wife and daughter with no further action taken against anyone at the scene. Later that day, the suspect was found.
Bruh, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Bro.
With no further action taken against anyone at the scene. Later that
Ain't no
day.
way.
the
Oh
suspect-
my God, bro. Are you George Jefferson for real? He has similar clothes for real?
Are you kidding me?
Bro, George Jefferson? They were looking for George Jefferson, bro. Like, yo, this is crazy, bro. Maybe, I don't know, bro. Maybe our eyes, because we are black, maybe the way we see us is different. You know how, like, some people say when you talk about yourself, they're like, bro, you can't see yourself the way we see you. Maybe that's like a thing with black people. Like, nobody else can see us the way we see us.
Hell no.
Because
Hell no.
I don't, they're not remote. I could tell he wasn't the bro. You could put the pictures a half a mile away and could tell who's who. Like, that's crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
It really
That's crazy.
Mistake
was
that man for
found
George
and arrested.
Jefferson, bro.
Both cases in this video so far.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. I'm glad they put him in the middle. That was the best place to put him. Front and center. Damn. Damn,
have
shot
involved fairly innocuous crimes. But that's all about to change in this next case, where a man is falsely accused of robbing a bank and shooting a man in the head.
Whoa! Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Imagine
No. No, ain't no motherfucker.
You're not gonna tell me how to talk, all right? You shut your fucking motherfucking mouth.
In the
You
early
don't
hours
even
of the
know what they think he did, bro.
Motherfucking mouth.
In the early hours of
Damn,
the
he cursed like a white man. When you ever heard another black guy say cut? Shut your fucking motherfucking mouth. That's not.
Motherfucking mouth.
In the early
He
hours
might
of
not
the
be
23rd of
guilty. I probably would have let him go after that.
Definitely.
If I was white, I'd let him
I gotta
go.
look more into this. 'Cause look at how he acts.
Hey, buddy.
Look at
Now he acting like a white man. He don't act like no black man. That you know what I'm saying. He ain't even acting like a nigga. I'm gonna let this.
He say because
he ain't the right one.
Does he sound proper?
Yeah, I mean he's not saying anything proper, but the way he's cursing is too proper for the type of person. Yes. When you ever heard another black man say you? What did he say? Fucker, motherfucker. I don't even know how to put that together in my mouth. Like I don't know how to do that. Fucking motherfucker.
You effing mother effer.
You fucker. Yeah, like
April
that's crazy, bro.
2022, Grand Junction Police received a frightening
I didn't even
phone
know
call.
those two curses went together, bro.
Emergency.
They told me some
704
shit.
Horizon Drive. I heard gunshots outside on Horizon Drive within a minute ago. How many did you hear? Probably 4 or 5.
Later that morning, police received a second call from a nearby hospital, making them aware of a patient who had walked in on their own with a gunshot wound to the head. It was determined that he was injured on Horizon Drive, the same street the gunshots were heard on at 3 a.m. A few hours later, a man named Aaron headed to the gas station to stock up on supplies for a marksmanship event he was attending that day. Unfortunately for him, the gas station was too
A marksmanship
located on
event?
Horizon.
Here's how the average man's life would change.
He didn't
if
have
never
guns
saw
in
an
the
ad
car.
again. Day one.
Please don't tell me this man had guns in the car.
I went to a gas station this morning to grab some stuff, and they were saying there was a shooting at 3 o'clock in the morning. So they have traffic blocked going out on the 70. So we might want to look to see if that's going to impact our route.
Little did Aaron
he's
know
really white.
traffic would be.
I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. That's messed up.
That's before.
He's a really proper black guy.
That's before he even found out. You know that?
Yeah, he's on the phone with his friends.
Yeah. Like he's seeing what's going on.
He's like, yeah, yeah, they just got this thing locked off. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, Brad. Yeah, Brad. You know, I don't want to be late for the quail. You know, the quail are usually out at 7 a.m. We're gonna get some buckshot. You know, a little bit of a beef jerky, and we're gonna.
This guy's
going out on the 70.
We're gonna get on the road.
We might want to look to see if that's going to impact our route.
Little did Aaron know, traffic would be the least of his worries that day. After stopping at the gas station, he heads back to his hotel to charge his phone. On the way there, he misses an exit, so he uses his blinker to make a U-turn in front of the police blockade. He parks up for 5 minutes to charge his phone, waits for his friend to show up in his car, then stops at another gas station to wait for his other friends to turn up. It's at this point Aaron is approached by police.
Can I help you? Yeah. Would you mind rolling down your window real quick?
No. What do you need?
I need you to identify yourself.
No, why?
Because
All right.
you're leaving the area.
Hold on.
Where a shooting occurred. Okay, well, can you please roll down your window more so I can talk to you?
No. What do you need?
All right, well, I need to identify you.
No, you do not.
My name is Officer Posadas with the Grand Junction Police Department. And this is my corporal right here. This is Corporal Church as well.
Okay.
All right, so I need you to identify yourself.
No, that's not how it works. I have rights as an American citizen, right?
What Aaron is saying is completely true, and he is well within his rights to refuse to identify himself. However, that doesn't necessarily mean it's always the best idea. Regardless, in this situation, Aaron clearly wishes to exercise this right, to which the cop isn't best pleased. This is when things start to escalate quickly.
You not have articulable suspicion that I've done anything.
I actually do.
What crime?
That man said articulable.
Possible
Bro should have knew.
homicide.
What crime?
What crime do you suspect me?
Oh, I didn't even catch
I
that.
actually do.
What crime?
Yeah, you might want to leave him alone, gang.
Possible attempted homicide.
You suspect me
actual me.
Actual me is insane.
Homicide.
Well, your cooperative behavior right now does not help your cause.
No, I've done absolutely nothing. I pulled into a gas station because my friends are here. Because we're going to.
Keep an eye, they're associated.
Don't tell him where you're going, bro.
Church
Don't
heads
tell
over
him.
to Aaron's
Don't
friends, where he
tell
discovers
him.
that his name is indeed
You don't
Aaron,
want to say
and that it
Marksman
matches up with the
anything right
registration
now.
on the vehicle. Meanwhile, Officer Posadas attacked Aaron.
Look at his
and
friends.
Friends are here. Because we're going to.
Keep an eye, they're associated.
At this point, Corporal Church heads over to Aaron's friends, where he discovers that his name is indeed
There's his
Aaron.
friends.
And the Corporal Church heads over to.
Because we're going to.
Keep an eye, they're associated.
At this point, Corporal Church heads over to Aaron's friends, where he discovers that his name is indeed Aaron, and that it
They scared.
matches up with the registration on the vehicle. Meanwhile, Officer Posadas attempts to shed a
He
little more
looks
light on why
weird.
Aaron is being highlighted as a suspect.
Right.
He was looking down through his window. It's kind of
With
creepy.
a similar colored vehicle, similar nature to the description.
What description of that vehicle did you get?
You want to hear it? Black.
I got a dark and colored sedan.
Dark and colored sedan, bruh.
Suspects may be of African American descent.
With this information,
Oh,
you can see how
so black
would
and
suspect
black?
Aaron. He's a black male in a similar vehicle.
Black
but
man,
things start
black
to get
car?
much stranger as you dive deeper. In the official
Damn,
report,
bruh.
it was determined there were actually two suspects, one white and one black. And a more detailed report of the vehicle describes a car more similar to the one that Aaron's friends are driving. It seems as though the cops are ignoring every sign and targeting Aaron for no reason. Something that only becomes more obvious as they allow his friends to leave, but keep Aaron at the scene.
Bro.
My buddies that just left,
Why would they leave?
they were also in a dark sedan. But you aren't fucking stopping.
Oh, and he said it.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
Nope.
Sorry that you
Shut
feel
your
that way.
fucking mouth. I don't want to fucking
You're not
talk.
going to tell me how to talk, all right?
You shut your fucking motherfucking mouth.
Corporal, come up.
Oh, that's what he said. I didn't even remember how he put that. Yeah, he's
currently recording on his phone, but he's highly uncooperative.
that officer better be careful. He talking to a Caucasian man. That man gonna write a letter.
Blah, blah, blah. He's very upset right now.
Why are you not cooperative?
Because I don't have to be cooperative with your investigation.
Well, you have to ID yourself.
No, I do not. Tell me why I have to ID.
Well, Colorado state law says you do.
I want you to explain why me as a person, have to ID to you.
Colorado state law says you do.
The cops continue to ask for
Which
Aaron's
law?
name despite having already been told by his friends and realizing it matches up with the name on the vehicle. But perhaps the funniest part of this entire interaction
Yeah, they already know his name from the registration.
is what happens when Aaron instead asks for the sergeant's name.
What's your name and your badge number? What's your name and your badge number?
Well, I'm not going to give that to you.
You have to.
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
You are a public servant. I'm asking for your name and badge
You also have
number.
to give me your name.
No, I do not.
Oh,
So you want me to
that's
explain to you
crazy. So
why
I'm not gonna
asking
abide by the law,
for
but I
your
want you to abide by the law.
Yes.
Because we had an incident happen here.
Wait, hold on. First,
Okay.
please
Sorry.
give me your name and your badge.
Okay, well, no, I won't give you that right now.
What do you mean you won't? This is the most ridiculous thing
So,
I've ever
I'm telling you.
encountered.
It's important to note that the Grand Junction Police Department require police officers to identify themselves upon request,
Everybody
but the
know that.
sergeant later claimed he simply forgot. Aaron was never made aware of why they targeted him so directly at the scene, but in the official police report, the cops say that the reason they suspected Aaron was because of the U-turn he made. Remember,
I knew
he
that.
simply missed his exit to the hotel, and there the road ahead of him was closed, leaving him with nowhere else to go. They also alleged that he didn't use a turn signal for the maneuver, something that can easily be
believe that a
disproved
lot.
by
Come
listening
on,
to
man.
Aaron's dashcam footage.
Oh, he turned
An
the.
internal affairs investigation was launched into the
Oh.
officers at the scene, and it was conducted that there was no wrongdoing, and the cops conducted themselves perfectly. Aaron has since launched his own lawsuit against the Grand Junction Police Department, but as of this video's upload, the investigation is still ongoing. Check out Aaron's channel linked below for updates.
Oh, my boy got a channel. What's his name?
Yeah.
Anonymized.
Anonymized 1951.
Oh, and he
Hey
was-
man,
From the
shout
situation.
out my guy Anonymized 1951. I've never seen any content. I'm gonna look for you though. Pull him up real quick.
Anonymized.
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 Yeah.
1951.
Pull that boy up, man. Final update. He ain't put up nothing for a year, but we finna see what he got going on,
Everybody
bro.
was in the military. Said final update. Oh, this is a year ago.
I do want to say appreciate you for your service.
It's Aaron. A lot of people have been reaching out to me, asking me how I'm doing. I will tell you first and foremost that I am doing very well.
Boy, smart.
I'm
YouTube channel.
Alive and I'm healthy, therefore I'm happy. I'm not allowed to talk about the elephant in the room, but I will tell you that I am extremely satisfied with the outcome of everything. I want to leave you guys with this. Always remember that the freedoms we're willing to give up today are the freedoms our children will never know. Let that sink in. For those of you that think that giving up your rights for the sake of ease and convenience, if you think that's a good thing, well, you're completely oblivious and naive to how the world really works. You can go back to 1930s Germany and ask them how they feel about giving their government and law enforcement way too much overreach. Always stand up for your rights, hold your ground, and stand up for the Constitution. With that, signing off. Take it easy.
Mic drop. He needs an applause. Give him an applause. Give that man an applause.
I like him.
Come on, give that man an applause, bro.
That's a good guy right there.
Not all heroes wear capes, man.
He ain't deserve that, man.
That's a black superhero right there. That's your man. That's Aaron Man right there. That got the superpower of not taking no shit. Okay.
They gotta do their job, man.
Cause you will not fucking motherfucking mess with him. All right.